Jaisu, a high school student who had always maintained a respectable academic record, found her focus waning as her final year progressed. Her punctuality and concentration in class deteriorated, replaced by a constant preoccupation with her romantic life. This inner turmoil stemmed from a recent, significant milestone in her relationship with her boyfriend, their first moment of physical intimacy. While the experience itself was a source of happiness, it was overshadowed by a cascade of doubts and anxieties. She found herself questioning whether she had made the right decision, plagued by a fear that his respect for her had diminished. These consuming worries left her feeling perpetually anxious and sapped her motivation to study, resulting in a noticeable decline in her grades, a dangerous trend during such a critical academic year. Her classmate Sujin, who consistently ranked at the top of their class, did little to ease Jaisu's discomfort. Sujin openly displayed a condescending attitude towards her, which, though Jaisu pretended to brush off, caused her deep embarrassment. After school, Jaisu had a date with her boyfriend, Chan Sung, one of the most popular and attractive boys in school. Witnessing their happiness together only seemed to fuel Sujin's visible jealousy. In a possessive display, Chan Sung took Jaisu's hand, as if to formally present her to everyone as his girlfriend. Chan Sung was also a skilled basketball player, and Jaisu often spent her afternoons sitting quietly on the sidelines watching him practice. On one such afternoon, she was preoccupied with a new concern. She wanted to enroll in a private tutoring class. Chan Sung thought it was an unnecessary expense, but for Jaisu, who was genuinely struggling to keep up with her schoolwork, it seemed like the only viable path to improvement. Ultimately, Chan Sung relented and supported his girlfriend's decision. Their moment was interrupted by the arrival of Kong Min, Chan Sung's close friend, who invited him to go play games. Jaisu quickly grasped her boyfriend's hand, a silent plea for him to stay with her. However, Chan Sung turned her down and left with his friend, leaving Jaisu to sigh in disappointment. She couldn't help but wonder if this was a pattern, if boys inevitably became distant after they got what they wanted from a relationship. The following morning, Jaisu and Chan Sung walked to school together as usual. Even though they were in different classes, Jaisu clung to his company for as long as possible. After giving her his jacket, Chan Sung told her he would see her after class. Jaisu watched him walk away, only entering her own classroom once he was completely out of sight. That day, a new student named Ara transferred into Jaisu's class and was assigned the seat next to her. Ara attempted to strike up a conversation, but Jaisu was too absorbed in her phone, anxiously waiting for a message from Chan Sung. Even after class ended, her phone remained silent. As Jaisu left the room, she ran into Kong Min and asked him where Chan Sung was. He guessed that Chan was probably at the basketball court. Jaisu headed there immediately, only to be met with a wave of unease when she found Sujin holding Chan Sung's phone, the obvious reason he hadn't answered her messages. This sight reinforced her fears about boys losing interest. Feeling dejected, Jaisu went to her music class, rested her head on the desk, and fell asleep. She slept so deeply that she didn't wake up until everyone had left, finally roused by a call from her mother. Jaisu hurriedly packed her things and went home. That night she tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Hoping to distract herself, she went online with the thought of making new friends. Suddenly, Chan Sung climbed over her balcony and sneaked into her room, saying he wanted to sleep beside her again. Jaisu, upset, confronted him about ignoring her calls. Lying close to her, Chan Sung whispered apologies and sweet nothings until Jaisu's heart softened and she forgave him once again. Suddenly, Jaisu heard a noise outside and rushed to check, only to be shocked by the unexpected return of her mother, who had come home early after hearing about her daughter's declining grades. Her mother demanded an explanation, directly suspecting that a boyfriend was the cause. Jaisu shook her head in denial, but her eyes betrayed her. With a sigh, her mother insisted that this was not the time for dating. Jaisu needed to focus entirely on preparing for her entrance exams if she hoped to get into a good academy. She even suggested sending Jaisu to live with her aunt for a while, a proposition Jaisu angrily refused. Feeling profoundly misunderstood and believing her mother didn't care about her emotional needs, Jaisu exhibited a classic teenage rebellious reaction. After her mother left the house, Jaisu sneaked out to meet her boyfriend again. While scrolling through social media, she came across a video Sujin had posted featuring her dog. In the background of the clip, Jaisu heard a familiar male voice complimenting the dog's cuteness. She couldn't immediately place the voice, but it replayed incessantly in her mind, leaving her distracted and uneasy in class. It was Ara who snapped her out of her thoughts, asking to borrow a sanitary pad, a perfectly normal occurrence for girls. Jaisu gladly lent her one, and this small act of kindness marked the beginning of their friendship. That afternoon, Jaisu met Chan Sung at a cafe. While he stepped away to pick up their order, her insecurities got the better of her and she decided to check his phone, worried he might be seeing someone else. To her surprise, he had changed his password. She frantically tried different combinations until the phone locked itself. Just then, Chan Sung returned. To cover her actions, Jisoo quickly hugged him, feigning affection. He smiled and called her cute, but in that moment, Jisoo was struck by a chilling realization. His voice, his tone, his manner of speaking were identical to the voice in Soojin's video. The similarity unsettled her profoundly. The next day at school, she sent Soojin a message asking to meet. She needed to know the truth about Soojin's relationship with Chan Sung. Kangmin noticed Jisoo's distress and asked if she was okay. Jisoo confided in him about what she had heard in the video, now convinced that Chan Sung was cheating on her. Kangmin advised her not to bottle up her doubts and suggested she talk to Chan directly. Just then Kangmin spotted a chubby girl secretly watching him from a distance. It was clear she had a crush on him. He grabbed Jisoo's hand and the two quickly ran away. Surprisingly, that same girl later showed up in Jisoo's classroom carrying a pile of snacks as a bribe. She begged Jisoo to give her Kangmin's Instagram account. Without much hesitation, Jisoo divulged the information, an act that made Ara burst into laughter. After school, Jisoo waited for Soojin to confront her about Chan Sung, but Soojin refused to say a word and simply walked away. Watching her leave, Jisoo couldn't hide her sadness. She called Chan Sung and told him she had just met with Soojin. Hearing this, he immediately wanted to see her, eager to know what Soojin had said, even though in truth Soojin had said nothing. This eagerness only made Jisoo more suspicious of his intentions. Sensing her doubts, Chan Sung quickly changed the subject. He assured Jisoo that he didn't like Soojin at all because he already had a wonderful girlfriend. Hearing those words, Jisoo's spirits lifted, and she allowed herself to believe their love would last forever. The next morning, Jisoo walked to school with Ara. On the way, a boy named Doha accidentally bumped into her, causing her phone to fall and crack its screen. Doha immediately apologized and promised to find her later to make amends, but Jisoo assumed he was just trying to avoid responsibility. After he left, she headed to class where a heated argument had broken out. A male student was mocking a mixed-race girl, who fired back with sharp, slang-filled Korean insults that left him speechless. She then flipped him off and walked away confidently, earning the admiration of the entire class. Soon everyone settled back into their seats and order was restored. Suddenly the boy who had bumped into Jisoo earlier, Doha, appeared at the classroom door. He was strikingly handsome, instantly capturing the attention of all the girls. He walked straight over to Jisoo and offered to take her phone for repair. Flustered, Jisoo simply nodded in silent agreement. After he left, the chubby girl leaned over and asked if they knew each other. Jisoo admitted she didn't even know who he was. The girl quickly filled her in. Doha was from the elite class A, renowned not only for his looks but also for being one of the top students in the school. While nearly every girl dreamed of dating him, Jisoo wasn't interested. She already had a boyfriend. A girl in a red sweater overheard this and excitedly told Jisoo to give Doha to her instead. After class, the chubby girl took Jisoo to a room where she and her friends usually hung out to relieve stress. It was a group of 5 girls who enjoyed spending time together, playing fun little games and chatting. Although Jisoo had always been quiet, she was surprised to find herself fitting in seamlessly. The girls started going out together, eating, laughing, and even holding group study sessions at Jisoo's house. On one occasion, after leaving the cafeteria, Jisoo's group accidentally ran into Soojin's group. Soojin looked down on them with contempt, deeming Jisoo's friends outcasts, which irritated Jisoo immensely. That afternoon, Jisoo went on a date with Chan Sung. They took photos in a photo booth, laughing and looking happy. In the evening on the bus ride home, Chan Sung distracted Jisoo for a moment before surprising her with a gift. Jisoo was puzzled as it wasn't a special occasion, but Chan Sung said he didn't need a reason to make her happy. The gift was a luxury wallet. Jisoo teased him, knowing he had probably spent all his savings on it. Chan Sung said he just wanted to see his girlfriend smile and told her she could return it if she didn't like it. But Jisoo held the wallet tightly, clearly pleased, and jokingly told him to remember to put some money inside next time. Over the weekend, the group gathered at Jisoo's house for what was nominally a study session, but was really an excuse to spend time together, sharing dreams and memories. However, when Jisoo mentioned Chan Sung, the mixed-race girl's attitude became strangely cold. She warned Jisoo not to trust boys completely, saying they were only good at sweet talk. Jisoo promised to keep that in mind, but she was already too deeply in love. At that moment, Chan Sung appeared at the door. Jisoo's friends discreetly left to give the couple privacy. Chan Sung said he had missed her terribly, then pushed her down onto the bed and kissed her passionately. Jisoo decided to lose herself in the romantic moment, ignoring the messages from Doha. Afterward, as she lay beside the sleeping Chan Sung, she wished time could stop right there. Suddenly, Jisoo's mother came home earlier than expected and burst into her room. Chan Sung hurriedly hid under the bed while Jisoo tried to send her mother away. After her mother left, a frustrated Jisoo threw a pillow at Chan Sung, realizing how close they had come to being caught. Later, Chan Sung took Jae-soo to an internet cafe so he could play games. Jae-soo, unfamiliar with computers, asked him to teach her, but he was too engrossed in his game. Kang Min, sitting nearby, noticed and kindly offered to help Jae-soo instead. He guided her patiently and even praised her for having a natural talent for gaming, joking that her boyfriend wasn't nearly as good. Chan Sung was immediately annoyed by the comment and challenged Kang Min to a one-on-one match. Jae-soo couldn't help but laugh at their childish behavior. Suddenly, she received a message from Do-ha asking her out for a meal as compensation for her broken phone. Jae-soo agreed to go but was plagued by guilt, feeling as though she were cheating on her boyfriend. Kang Min quickly noticed her change in attitude but decided to keep her secret. The next day, Jae-soo met Do-ha in the school library. He truly lived up to his reputation as a top student, even in the way he asked a girl out. He arranged several book covers to form the question, "Have you eaten yet?" Then he laid out a menu list with Chinese, Western, and Korean dishes, asking Jae-soo to choose. She found herself drawn to his unique charm. Under his urging, she finally decided on Chinese food. At noon, Jae-soo and Chan Sung were returning from class together. He wanted to come over for lunch, but she told him she was already full, still shaken from their last close call with her mother. Chan Sung, however, seemed indifferent to her concerns, thinking only of his own pleasure. In contrast, Kang Min genuinely cared, reminding Jae-soo to be careful so her mother wouldn't find out. Jae-soo then received another message from Do-ha. She had thought their meal settled everything, but he kept checking in on her, clearly showing interest and even asking her to hang out again. While Jae-soo was busy replying to his texts, she failed to notice her boyfriend watching her. To escape the awkward situation, Jae-soo lied and said she was texting a female friend from their group. The excuse worked on Chan Sung, but Kang Min noticed her unusual behavior. That evening, while studying, Jae-soo got a call from her friends. They were discussing weekend plans, debating between an amusement park and bowling. Jae-soo, though not skilled at bowling, wanted to give it a try, so the group agreed on bowling. Over the weekend, as planned, they gathered at the bowling alley where Jae-soo unexpectedly ran into Do-ha. Making her feel awkward, most of her friends were quite good at bowling except for Jae-soo, who kept missing. After losing, she went to buy drinks for everyone. At the counter, Do-ha suddenly appeared and offered to pay for the drinks. Jae-soo then saw a message from Chan Sung asking where she was. She didn't reply, and when he called, she ignored it, afraid Do-ha would discover she had a boyfriend. She returned with the drinks and joined another round. Suddenly, the chubby girl in the group tossed a few packs of condoms onto the table, making everyone blush. She revealed she had secretly taken them from her older brother, joking that he was probably searching for them. The girls went from embarrassed to curious, giggling and whispering. The chubby girl asked who wanted them, and Mina immediately raised her hand. Later, as the group left the bowling alley, they accidentally spotted Do-ha's close friend kissing a girl in a narrow alley. Everyone quickly looked away in embarrassment except for Ara, who stared with a cold, disdainful expression. After parting ways with her friends, Jae-soo went to the gaming cafe to find Chan Sung. He was sulking because she hadn't answered his calls. Jae-soo apologized, but Chan Sung refused to let it go, saying he needed to talk to her privately. They left the cafe, and Chan Sung confessed he felt he was at the bottom of her priority list. He understood she had friends, but as her boyfriend, he believed they should always make time to reply to each other. Jae-soo, who had once anxiously waited for his texts, wanted him to understand that feeling. Hearing this, Chan Sung apologized and promised to be more attentive. He offered to walk her home, but Jae-soo declined. To her surprise, he agreed without hesitation and immediately went back to his games. Realizing his indifference, Jae-soo quietly went home alone. Later, she met up with Ara to talk. On the surface, she had reconciled with her boyfriend, but both she and Ara sensed unresolved issues. Ara suggested that Jae-soo and Chan Sung have an honest conversation to address their problems. At that moment, Mina showed up, dressed up for a date. She had brought condoms but mentioned feeling unwell. Worried, she asked what to do if her boyfriend wanted to have sex. Ara spoke honestly, advising Mina that if she wasn't ready, she shouldn't do it and that no one had the right to force her. If her boyfriend was only with her for that reason, he didn't truly love her. However, as soon as Mina received a text from him, she forgot all the advice and hurried off. Watching her leave, Ara sighed helplessly. The next day, Jae-soo had a lunch date with Do-ha. He arrived early, reserved a table, and let her choose the dishes. The meal was pleasant, but it was the first time Jae-soo had eaten alone with a guy who wasn't her boyfriend. Just then, Kang Min happened to see them. Anxious, Jae-soo followed him outside to explain that Do-ha was only repaying her for the broken phone. Kang Min said he hoped that was true and quietly asked if she had told Chan Sung. Jae-soo, worried about misunderstanding, admitted she hadn't. Feeling guilty, she sought Kang Min's advice. He told her it wasn't too late to confess and believed Chan Sung would understand. Unsure how to start, Jae-soo accepted Kang Min's patient guidance. They went to a cafe to talk, where Jae-soo grew curious about him. She noticed he was handsome and couldn't understand why he didn't have a girlfriend. Teasingly, she asked if he liked boys. Kang Min admitted he did like someone, but that person was already in love with someone else. Jae-soo was curious, but he refused to reveal her identity. The next morning at school, Jae-soo was still struggling to find a way to apologize to Chan-sung when she received a message from Do-ha asking to hang out. He hoped she wouldn't ignore him, but Jae-soo immediately texted back telling him to stop flirting. Racked with guilt, she decided to block Do-ha's Instagram account. That evening, Kang Min invited Jae-soo and Chan-sung out for drinks, hoping to give Jae-soo a chance to tell the truth. However, she still hesitated. Seeing this, Kang Min tried to start the conversation himself before quietly leaving them alone. At that moment, Jae-soo confessed to Chan-sung about the meal with Do-ha and her reason for it. Chan-sung asked why she hadn't told him earlier. Jae-soo said she didn't think it was important. His expression turned deeply disappointed as if he felt betrayed. Jae-soo tried to explain it was just a simple meal, but Chan-sung, understanding how guys think, knew Do-ha had feelings for her, even if Jae-soo was too naive to see it. She apologized and promised it wouldn't happen again, but Chan-sung couldn't calm down and walked away, leaving her behind. The next day, a downcast Jae-soo went to school. She watched Chan-sung from a distance, but he deliberately ignored her. Their friends noticed and asked what happened. Jae-soo admitted she had made a mistake and that Chan-sung was still angry. The chubby girl sighed, saying relationships were nothing but trouble and staying single was best. Suddenly, Do-ha's group passed by. His eyes held a hint of resentment because Jae-soo had blocked him, but she didn't care. She glanced at Chan-sung and saw Kang Min signaling her to check her phone, asking if they had made up. Jae-soo could only shake her head helplessly. She kept trying to apologize, but Chan-sung remained unforgiving. Frustrated, Jae-soo decided to sulk in return. She asked how long he planned to stay angry, and Chan-sung told her that an apology couldn't erase the fact that she had gone out with Do-ha. She couldn't turn back time. He didn't want to argue and said they could talk another day. However, Jae-soo, unable to hold back her emotions any longer, accused him of dating her only for physical reasons, not because he truly loved her. Shocked, Chan-sung asked why she thought that way. Jae-soo then directly asked if he was secretly seeing Soojin. He had no idea how insecure she had been all this time. Without offering any explanation, Chan-sung suddenly said they should break up. Jae-soo turned away, showing no intention of stopping him, but deep down, she was devastated. She couldn't concentrate on anything and completely forgot about a class presentation that day. It wasn't until her friends reminded her that she panicked, but with their help, she managed to finish the slides just in time. Simultaneously, Mina's relationship also ran into trouble. She discovered photos of another girl on her boyfriend's phone and proof they had slept together just a week before she and her boyfriend started dating. Everyone believed he had been seeing two people at once, perhaps even more. However, Mina refused to accept the truth, insisting the girl was just his ex. Among them, JR was the most clear-headed, pointing out many red flags. From the first date, Mina's boyfriend had asked her to bring condoms and he still hadn't made their relationship public. Despite this, Mina accused her friends of trying to ruin her happiness. She got upset with JR and walked away, refusing to hear any more criticism. After she left, JR revealed her plan to expose the deceitful boyfriend, believing it was necessary to stop him from lying to Mina, even if the truth would hurt her. Around that time, Jae-soo went to get a drink and accidentally dropped her wallet. Soojin picked it up and told Jae-soo she was the one who had helped Chan-sung choose it. Furious, Jae-soo immediately confronted Chan-sung, throwing the wallet at him and demanding to know if it was true. Caught off guard, he froze, realizing she knew everything. Overwhelmed with despair, Jae-soo ran to the rooftop and burst into tears. Do-ha happened to see her and went to check on her. When he noticed Chan-sung calling her, he realized she had a boyfriend, but Jae-soo told him the relationship was over. Seizing the moment, Do-ha kissed her. Embarrassed, Jae-soo quickly pulled away and left. That evening when she returned home, she found Chan-sung waiting outside her door. He explained that he had bought the wallet with money won from a bet with Soojin's brother. Since Soojin was with him, he had asked for her advice on the gift. He hadn't told Jae-soo because he didn't want her to think he had a gambling problem. Jae-soo, thinking their relationship was over, reluctantly accepted his apology and agreed to give him another chance. As he leaned in for a kiss, she turned away and instead wrapped her arms around him in a hug. In the middle of the night, a message in her group chat alerted her that Mina had disappeared and had deleted all her Instagram photos. The following day, Jae-soo arrived at school with her group of friends, all anxious to uncover the truth behind Mina's sudden disappearance and distress. Without warning, Mina stormed into the classroom and delivered a stinging slap across Jae-soo's face, publicly accusing her of stealing her boyfriend. While their classmates attempted to intervene and calm the volatile situation, Jae-soo stood utterly bewildered, completely unaware of the reason for this outburst. Mina then revealed the source of her fury. She had witnessed Jae-soo sharing a kiss with her boyfriend. To Jae-soo's absolute shock, it was disclosed that Mina's boyfriend was none other than Do-ha. Jae-soo was rendered speechless, unable to formulate a coherent explanation for the misunderstanding. As fate would have it, Chan Sung was passing by and overheard the entire confrontation, leaving Jae-soo in a precarious position with her already strained relationship. Devastated, Chan Sung refused to even look at her, and Jae-soo felt completely lost with no idea how to mend the shattered trust. The atmosphere in the classroom grew cold and hostile. Her classmates began to actively avoid her, their hushed whispers suggesting it would be best if she simply left the school altogether. Overwhelmed by a sense of hopelessness and isolation, Jae-soo stepped outside and sent a desperate text to her mother, pleading to transfer schools. Her mother rushed home, having already heard fragmented rumors about a physical altercation between Jae-soo and another student. Jae-soo, however, retreated into herself, unwilling to provide any explanation and simply begging her mother to comply with her request. Her mother, deeply concerned, insisted on understanding the full story, believing it was the only way to offer genuine help. Frustrated, Jae-soo locked herself in her room, leaving her mother feeling powerless and worried. Later that evening, Ara visited, her presence a beacon of support in Jae-soo's turmoil. Feeling a wave of comfort from this loyalty, Jae-soo clung to her friend and finally broke down, sobbing uncontrollably as Ara gently patted her back and offered quiet words of consolation. The next morning, Jae-soo forced herself to return to school. She sent a message to Do-ha, demanding that he explain the situation to Mina and clarify that there was nothing romantic between them. Shortly after, Soojin and her clique entered the classroom and immediately resumed their mockery, cruelly labeling Jae-soo as the girl who stole her best friend's boyfriend. Ara subtly signaled for Jae-soo to remain calm and avoid a direct confrontation. Heeding the advice, Jae-soo sought refuge in the restroom, where she inadvertently overheard a conversation between Mina and the chubby girl. The chubby girl was attempting to defend Jae-soo, suggesting she must have had her reasons, but Mina refused to believe it, angrily denouncing Jae-soo as someone who enjoyed taking other people's boyfriends. These harsh words crushed Jae-soo's spirit. Later, Jae-soo mustered the courage to seek out Chan Sung, but he flatly refused to see her. She then asked Kang Min to intervene and call him out. Kang Min returned moments later with the message that Chan Sung wanted to be alone. Jae-soo thanked him and walked away, her dejected posture evoking a deep sense of pity in Kang Min. The situation escalated during physical education class, where Jae-soo became the target of her classmates' aggression. They relentlessly threw balls at her, one after another. Her friends noticed the bullying but were too intimidated to intervene. Seizing the opportunity, Soojin hurled a ball directly at Jae-soo's head and didn't even offer an apology, coldly stating it was the punishment Jae-soo deserved for stealing her best friend's boyfriend. Soojin venomously expressed her hatred for Jae-soo's pitiful facade and told her to stop pretending to be the victim. At this point, Ara could no longer remain silent. She stepped forward and confronted Soojin, taunting her and suggesting that this was merely a pretext for revenge. Ara revealed that Chan Sung was actually Soojin's ex-boyfriend and that she had never gotten over him leaving her for Jae-soo. Soojin immediately denied the accusation and warned Ara to watch herself, then shoved her to the ground. This ignited a physical fight, with the two girls grabbing each other's hair, and chaos erupted as their classmates rushed in to break up the brawl. Seeking solace and a strategy, Jae-soo's friends gathered in her room later to discuss how to handle the escalating crisis. Jae-soo, burdened with guilt, believed everything was her fault. She confessed to feeling responsible for taking Soojin's boyfriend and even admitted to having once had fleeting feelings for Do-ha, though she never intended for the situation to spiral out of control. Her friends refused to blame her, reassuring her that emotional vulnerability and moments of weakness are a natural part of life. They logically pointed out that Jae-soo's relationship with Chan Sung wasn't wrong, as he had broken up with Soojin before they started dating. The group concluded that the best course of action was to expose Do-ha's true, flirtatious nature to the entire school, thereby clearing Jae-soo's name. Jae-soo, however, felt it was better to let the matter rest, weary of the endless drama and concerned about her plummeting grades. Her homeroom teacher had already planned to contact her mother, urging Jae-soo to focus on improving her academic performance, a promise Jae-soo earnestly made. Later, back in class, Jae-soo noticed Mina sitting alone looking deeply saddened. She approached her, hoping to finally apologize. Suddenly, Mina felt nauseous and rushed to the restroom. Jae-soo followed to check on her and found Mina had fainted inside. Without hesitation, Jae-soo carried her to the school infirmary. After regaining consciousness, Mina confided in everyone that since she started dating Do-ha, her period had stopped, and she feared she might be pregnant. Everyone was deeply worried, and Mina, touched by Jae-soo's help, decided to make peace. She apologized for the public slap and Jae-soo, holding no grudge, forgave her. Mina admitted she was the only one who had truly loved Do-ha while he had merely used her to satisfy his desires. She now wanted to help Jae-soo clear her name. Jae-soo, in turn, reflected that this might be her karmic punishment for her role in the situation with Soojin. She shared that she and Soojin were once close friends, but their bond was broken because of a boy. Having already lost one friend, Jae-soo expressed her fervent desire not to lose another like Mina, who promised their friendship would endure. Mina then revealed a puzzling piece of information. Kangmin had known about her relationship with Doha all along. She found it strange that given his closeness to Jae-soo, he had never mentioned it. That day the group accompanied Mina to the hospital for a pregnancy test. Being high school students in a clinic mostly filled with married women was intimidating, but her friend's comforting presence eased her embarrassment. To their immense relief, the test results were negative. Mina was not pregnant. The doctor diagnosed that her missed period and nausea were due to skipping meals in an attempt to lose weight. He advised her to take better care of her health and commended her for having such wonderful and supportive friends. Feeling proud and grateful, Mina was then treated to a hearty meal by her friends, with the chubby girl, a self-proclaimed food expert, personally feeding her and lightening the mood with laughter. During the meal, Jae-soo noticed Chan Sung and Kangmin nearby. Kangmin texted her, wanting to check if she was okay and promising to help mediate with Chan Sung. In that moment, Jae-soo realized the immense value of the friends she had by her side, and found that her preoccupation with romantic love was diminishing. She contemplated asking Kangmin a question but ultimately decided to keep silent. The conversation then turned to devising a plan to make Doha pay for his actions. Ara advocated for a physical confrontation, wanting to force him to kneel and apologize. JR proposed a more severe intellectual retaliation that could jeopardize his graduation exam prospects, but the group collectively deemed it too cruel. They ultimately settled on Ara's direct approach. The group marched to Doha's classroom where Jae-soo confronted him, demanding to know why he had flirted with both her and Mina, seemingly intentionally trying to sabotage their friendship. Doha remained arrogantly calm, stating he could date whomever he pleased and cruelly calling Mina stupid for being fooled. His words were filled with contempt as he insulted both girls. Ara stepped forward, delivering a scathing critique of his character, labeling him as a manipulative individual who toyed with girls' emotions to fill some internal void. Her words struck a nerve, and an enraged Doha attempted to lunge at her, but was quickly restrained and dragged away by his friend. Jae-soo's group returned to their classroom and held a small celebration, feeling a heavy burden had been lifted and looking forward to more peaceful days. A few days later, Chan Sung unexpectedly appeared at Jae-soo's class asking to talk. He had learned that Doha was the root of the trouble and was furious, declaring that Doha didn't deserve to be called a man. As if on cue, Doha passed by and began mocking Jae-soo again. Seizing the moment to defend his girlfriend, Chan Sung threw a punch but was physically overpowered by Doha, who taunted him for his weakness. Humiliated by his defeat, Chan Sung began avoiding Jae-soo out of shame. Despite waiting for him after school, Jae-soo was advised by Kangmin to give him space. That evening, Jae-soo met with Kangmin to inquire about Chan Sung. Kangmin admitted he wasn't sure how he himself was coping, highlighting the emotional toll of mediating their relationship. Jae-soo then questioned why he had kept Mina and Doha's relationship a secret, which had inadvertently entangled her in the mess. Kangmin deflected, emphasizing that the real issue was whether Jae-soo could remain committed to Chan Sung, a point that struck a chord of guilt in Jae-soo, as she knew she had already wavered. The next day, Kangmin came to Jae-soo's class, but his purpose was to see Mina. Their curious friends followed and observed their interaction, which suggested they might be dating. After class, Jae-soo waited for Kangmin and directly asked him to confirm his relationship with Mina. He admitted he had liked her for a long time and had only recently confessed. Jae-soo, though surprised, sincerely wished them happiness, yet she couldn't shake a feeling of loneliness upon seeing them together. Suddenly, Jae-soo's phone was flooded with disturbing notifications. Someone had leaked her account, and she began receiving a barrage of vulgar and harassing messages from anonymous boys, who cruelly mocked her, even making insensitive comments about her not having a father. Terrified, Jae-soo showed the messages to Ara. Everyone suspected Doha was behind this new low, though the fact that Mina received no such messages cast a slight doubt. The group resolved to investigate and make the culprit pay. JR sent a stern warning to the group chat, threatening to involve the police for defamation and insult. Jae-soo was profoundly grateful for her friend's unwavering support. During a subsequent conversation between Jae-soo and Ara about the harassment, they were overheard by Jiu, Doha's friend. He attempted to offer help, but Ara, distrustful, coldly dismissed him. Jiu persisted, insisting he was a decent person and even apologizing to Jae-soo on Doha's behalf in an attempt to win Ara's favor, but she remained unimpressed. The harassment continued during class, with the sender brazenly mocking Jae-soo and her late father. Jae-soo scanned the classroom, her gaze briefly falling on Soojin, but she quickly dismissed the idea. The mystery left her feeling utterly confused and frightened. That evening, Jae-soo's mother noticed her pale complexion and tried to gently coax the problem out of her. Jae-soo initially remained silent, but under her mother's patient and loving concern, she finally broke down in tears. This emotional release led to a heartfelt hug and a deeper understanding between mother and daughter. The next day after school, as Jisoo and Ara walked home, they saw Ju playing gently with a kitten, revealing a softer side that warmed Ara's heart toward him. After parting ways with Ara, Jisoo went to see Chan Sung, waiting outside his apartment until he finally appeared in the evening. After a long silence, Jisoo asked how he was. He apologized for his distant behavior, explaining his shame over losing the fight with Doha. Jisoo also apologized, feeling responsible for the incident. Recognizing that they both needed time and space to mature and focus on their crucial college entrance exams, Jisoo suggested they take a break to evaluate whether their relationship was what they truly needed. Chan Sung reluctantly agreed. Determined to find closure, Jisoo decided to confront Soojin, asking why she had persistently mocked her. To her astonishment, Soojin revealed that she too believed Jisoo had been mocking her first. It became apparent that a third party had been manipulating them both. They soon uncovered the real culprit, a girl who pretended to be kind but had been spreading insults to drive a wedge between them, hoping Soojin would be her exclusive friend. Exposed and ashamed, the girl fled, with Soojin chasing after her. A few days later, with Jisoo's mother away, her friends organized a small party at her house. One of the girls brought low-alcohol drinks, and despite the mild content, the atmosphere became tipsy and lively. Mina invited Kong Min, who as the only boy became the target of good-natured teasing. At one point, Mina showed him affection, but Kong Min, demonstrating remarkable maturity, gently stopped things from progressing further, stating he wanted to wait until she was truly ready. Witnessing this, Jisoo thought to herself that this was what a real man looked like. As the school sports festival approached, the chubby girl was seeking volunteers for the relay race. Ara immediately signed up, but the team was still one member short. Jisoo noticed Soojin wanted to join but was too shy to volunteer. Seizing the opportunity for reconciliation, Jisoo suggested Soojin's name, mentioning her past speed as a runner in middle school. Soojin agreed. Later, Soojin asked to speak with Jisoo privately, and the two finally cleared the air, offering mutual apologies and a desire to restore their former friendship. Soojin asked how Jisoo knew she wanted to join the race, and Jisoo explained she remembered Soojin's habit of cracking her knuckles when deep in thought, a small, intimate detail from their past. They shared a warm smile, their friendship finally mended. After school, a heavy downpour caught Jisoo and Ara without umbrellas. Unexpectedly, Ju appeared, handed his umbrella to Ara, and then walked away in the rain without a word, making her heart flutter. The two girls then shared the umbrella home. Not long after, the group received shocking news. Mina had decided to stop dating Kong Min and remain just friends. While everyone knew how much she liked him, her experience with Doha had made her more mature and cautious about rushing into a new relationship. The group supported her decision. Only Jisoo was worried about Kong Min's feelings and went to check on him, but he wasn't in his classroom. By chance, Chan Sung asked to walk home with Jisoo. On the way, he confessed he couldn't live without her. However, Jisoo had come to a profound realization during their time apart. She had discovered new joys in life, repaired her friendship with Soojin, and found strength in her independence. After careful thought, she decided it was time to end their relationship for good. She thanked Chan Sung for the happiness they had shared but expressed her need to move on. Though heartbroken, he respected her decision. They shared one final hug and said goodbye. In the days that followed, Jisoo was no longer troubled or bound by the tumultuous emotions of her past relationships. She was finally free, embracing her youth and the solid, supportive friendships around her, ready to face the future with a clear mind and a lighter heart.